Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for August 19th, 20th, and 21st, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We are ending Leo season, and we're right around the corner for Virgo season. Now, this is the introduction that will be seen on all of the videos. If you want to bypass the introduction, and I hope you'll watch it at least one time, then press the little timer down there, okay, the minute marker, and that will bypass for anybody that's cross-watching and just kind of interested in what other signs there are out there. Now, I am going to be using, for the main readings, I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. We will go to my Emily Anderson Crystal deck, and I have included the Angels of Abundance by Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue. Okay, so I've added that to our main readings for the weekend. Now, for this week, for the introduction, I should say, for the overview, what's going on in the world, I will use my Waite Rider and my Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? So what's going on? I told you that we will be going into Virgo season. That will be on August 22nd. Now, I did talk a little bit about on the 20th, Mars enters Gemini, which will be very interesting. Mars, of course, associated with Aries, the god of war, Gemini, air energy, your thought processes, making plans, thinking things through. And just as kind of just as a thought about this, you know, Geminis are very sharp. So the energies, this will be for everybody. The energies will be very sharp, very clear. And Mars, the god of war, you know, if you've ever ticked off a Gemini, and you know they can get their things going, they can get their temper going, but they're very sharp, and they know how to basically, the words that fly out of their mouth can cut you down to the size. Okay, now it's something, they're very controlled over this. They know what they're saying. So this is not to say that this is going to be affecting Geminis more than anyone else. This is the type of energy we have. Mars in Gemini. And the thing about this is it's lasting a long time. It goes, you know, it's going direct, then it'll go retro, and then it'll go direct. And I can't remember if it's 6 months or 8 months. I do believe that it transitions out of Gemini. I do believe this, that it is in 2023. So we've got a lot of this very sharp, compelling, very strong energy. And Gemini, my wonderful Geminis, you know, I tell you, my mom was a Gemini, and when she really needed to say what she needed to say, oh my goodness, it was, like I said, it could cut the person down to size, cut them off at the knees. Okay, just saying how that is. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. On the 21st, Mercury, which is in Virgo, will oppose Neptune, which is retrograde in Pisces. So that's that's an opposition. So there is a little bit. Mercury is again about communication, about also electronics. And so opposing Neptune is very dreamy, and Pisces is very dreamy and very deep. And, so it's going to be very clear. It's going to be kind of like, again, we can almost go back to that Saturn in Aquarius about illusions and reality. And this is one of the times that this will also help really separate. It's going to help separate what's real and what's not. Okay, so let's see if I have the time that I do not. Oh, yes, at 11:16 p.m. on the 22nd, and that's Eastern Standard Time, that is when Virgo season will begin. Now, the thing about that with Mercury will only be in that Virgo energy until the 25th. Then it goes into Libra. So we will have some interesting, because Libra is about balance. And my Libras, I'm so sorry. I want to give you all such big hugs. You have not really had an easy time of it since before your season, about, in 2021. It's just been, everything's been trying to shake you up. But we'll see. We'll see how this all works out for you. Anyway, let's go on and see now I did tell you that I have prayed, meditated, infused the cards with Reiki energy. Oh, I am a intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message as it is given. Yeah, sometimes that's a little hard. Sometimes I want to add on a little bit more, but this is what we do. Okay, so higher power, and again too, I open myself to higher power, God, Holy Spirit. That is my belief system, but it doesn't mean that has to be your belief system. But I mention that so that you can then, take my language and then, adapt it to your beliefs and what you know to be your language. Okay? Okay, hope that makes sense. Anyway, let's see for okay, and the cards are flying. Okay. Now, I do think we had this. This was sideways. I do think we had this, or we had two of the aces on the week reading. So this is the Ace of Wands. Aces is a 1, new beginning, new start. Wands are fire energy, so we're still in Leo. It's also Aries, it's also Sagittarius, passionate, burning, very determined, very committed, very consuming energy. So this is something, it's a new start, but it's a new start that really means a lot. Now, it's not that emotional cup energy, which you really, it's like, I want this. This is more, the Wands energy is, I have to have this. So this is an energy for the weekend. It's like, I have to have this, or the world has to have this. New beginnings, but it's something that has to be done, has to happen. Okay, let's see what else we have here. I do like that the hand is coming out all bright and shiny, kind of has a sun around it in its own way, has the rays coming from it, but it's coming out of a darkened cloud, so maybe a storm cloud. So there is... Remember, I've been talking about light at the end of that tunnel. Things are going to be changing again, but this is something that's very passionate, very new, I have to have this. I have to have this. So let's see what we have here. Here we are. Anything that's reversed has a little stronger energy. Oh, take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You keep me moving, you keep me on air, so thank you. Here we go. Next card is, we had this. We've had this recently. And again, once I deliver my message, I don't always remember when that was. But I do know we had this recently. I think, again, in the week reading, the week prior, the Monday through Thursday. This is reversed, a little stronger message. We do have a 4. Numbers mean something. Numbers have energies to it. Also, the synchronicity of numbers. Many people see the 444s. Many people see the 111s. So 4 is about stability. It is about leadership and organization. This is the 4 of Pentacles. Pentacles is our earth energy. Virgo, right around the corner. It's also Capricorn, Pluto's in Capricorn, and it's also in Taurus. Money, job, career, could be about your home. It's very tangible energy. So here we have this king sitting on his, his throne in the background with that, and he's guarding his money. He's holding on to his money, but yet his money is, there's money on top, so he's thinking about his money. So there is something going on with the money situation. Now, a lot of times when I'm in my other decks, it's about, reciprocity. It's about, receiving and giving and, and are you giving too much? Are you not giving enough? I'm getting kind of a very guarded energy about money, and it, makes sense with all the things that are going on. And yet at the same time, the king does have his money. So the king is wise with his money. The king knows where these gold pentacles are. So he's guarding it, he's watching it, he's thinking about it, he's standing on it. He just, he's just got his money all over himself. He just knows that he has to make sure that he takes care of this. So there is a wisdom here also. If you look at the king, he doesn't look frightened. He doesn't look elated. He does look very aware. So there is an awareness of money energy coming, or we've been having it, because like I said, I think this was part of the Monday through Thursday reading also. Okay, our last card here, the Emperor. So we have another 4 energy here. This is major arcana energy. I do get with the Emperor, again, that stability, that organization, that, that tangible energy here. Now, the Emperor gives me a lot of times with the Emperor, I feel the masculine higher power, okay? And, like with the Empress, it's more the feminine higher power, the Holy Spirit, and then the Emperor is more the, the father energy here, the patriarchal energy here. The Emperor stands above the king. The Emperor, I do love this, one of my subscribers said, the Emperor is above the king without all the drama of the kings. So, very sharp, a lot of wisdom here, a lot of stability, making rulings. So there could be, there's just a lot of, well, and also too, we've got the ram's heads all around too. So we do have, Aries energy with that too. So there could be something going on. Remember Mars in Gemini. So there could be some, some decrees, some sort of, we're talking about whatever's going on, money, new opportunities, things like that. But the king is also ready to get up. The king is ready to move. The king is ready to make some changes also. I shouldn't say that. I mean the Emperor. I kind of feel like, just with the fact that he's got whatever he's wearing, his robe, he's not going to get tripped up. He's not getting tripped up. So interesting stuff. Something happening, watching the money, the Emperor, the higher power, patriarchal, or the masculine energy watching over us. Again, major arcana. So something with money, new opportunities with money, kind of, is it God sent? Is it being, the only thing about the Emperor with these cards is that he does look very stern. He does look very stern to me. He is kind of like that stern father that said, did you do what I told you to do? Let's see what else we might have. What do we have with our Colette Baron read? The Good Tarot for our overview. This is for more of our overview. So we have a 1-4-4 energy. Now, a lot of times, I don't mention this ever. I've really never mentioned this, but if you notice that on some of my cards, I have a little Y, sometimes a YN, and on these cards. Basically, this is a yes card. So if you had a question about your money or something, this also has a yes. But I'm going to say, take that with a little grain of salt. The yes, no's with a grain of salt, because there's been times that I just knew that it was something totally different than what it might have come up with. So let's see what we have. The Emperor also in my other decks represents Michael. Michael is the angel, the archangel, the warrior archangel, the one that leads the archangel, or leads the angelic force for, to defend and to protect too. So let's see what we've got here. Okay. Just one card. Strength. So now we have the Strength card. We have an 8. 8 is an unlimited opportunity, unlimited possibilities. Strength is, usually this is a kindness through strength. There's strength in numbers. There's strength in just doing what is right, doing the right thing. There's strength that helps to tame the wild beasts. A lot of times there is Archangel Ariel is related, or is, in my other decks with the strength. And there is a lot of heaven, earth energy going on with this. So this, whatever this is though, it is kind of have strength through faith, and, just keep your eyes on the prize, keep your eyes forward, and things do happen, things do move forward. We get through so many things. Anyway, we have that strength. 2 major arcanas. Let's see, is there anything I can see with her per se? Something about her necklace, and I can't quite see what it is, but something about her necklace is attracting me. She does have a mask on, which is interesting. So it's like you do have, you have strength, but it's masked. It's masked. So it's not necessarily right out there. So interesting with that. Okay, you know what I'm saying. You know what I want. I want you to, let me know if you get another interpretation. I'm always interested. So please comment below. Interesting times, always, always. Schumann resonance it's been kind of getting into a pattern, but it's not, the pattern has been more with the timing than it has been with the veracity. So it's kind of makes me feel like it's like aftershocks or it's pre-shocks, like an earthquake type of energy. Not that we're not having an earthquake, but it's kind of that is what I'm feeling. It's like a precursor or it's an aftershock. So we will see what we will see. Okay, take a moment again to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Let me know what you think about this, and why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Cappies. Yep, it's time for the weekend reading. So how are you doing? Well, let's see what we've got going on here. Yeah, I feel kind of like you need to, I do feel like you need to plug in a little bit and, get some good old energy. Kind of like your battery might be a little bit on the low side, but that's good because it shows that you've been busy. It shows that you've been out in the world, and it shows that you've been doing stuff. So let's see. What does higher power have to say for my Capricorns? Let's see. Again, I do kind of feel like the Reiki plug-in, and so I'm going to send you lots of really good positive energy. Oops, this one has popped forward, so there we go with that. Let's see what we have. So the Knight of Air seems to want to come out first. Okay, so we will let it. We will talk about the Knight of Air. So Knight's underlying energy is our fire energy. That's just how that works. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So there's a lot of things going on. And that Mars, even though it's not Aries per se, but it is Mars. Mars is fire, and is the that god of war. Going into Gemini. Ooh, my Capricorns, your mouth is gonna be strong. Oh, I don't know. Is that a good thing or not a good thing, my Cappies? It just feels like your words are going to be very powerful this weekend. So really, I don't know. I don't know. Do I caution you or do I say go for it? Either way, you may want to think about who and where and what you're talking to, or talking who you're talking to, where you're talking at. You might want to make sure that if there's somebody that's really pissing you off, ticking you off, that you're not being you're not letting that out on somebody who does not deserve it. You're giving it to the person or giving it to the place or thing that it needs to go. You're giving the energies, you're putting the energies where it needs to go. Okay, who needed that one anyway? Sometimes we all do. Air energy is our Aquarius. It is our Gemini. Again, I'm talking that Gemini. And it's our Libra. It's our thought processes. It's our thinking things through and making plans, sometimes about hearing news. The Knight of Air is all Knights are directional. You just go this is where we're going? Okay, done. The Knight of Air is exactly like that. You figure it out, you figure out where you're going to go, done. It's being done. You're doing it. It's happening so quick. You might, my Capricorn, say, wait a minute, I didn't, wait, just because I said it didn't mean I wanted to do it, but, so again, too, it's the words. Your words will have power this weekend. Your words will direct you this weekend. So be aware. Use your words wisely. Anyway, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. Okay, so let's see what this first one is here. The King of Fire. Well, the King, underlying energy, is air. But this is fire energy. So this is just the reverse of the Knight of Air. So this is air energy, king energy, sword energy, very thinking things through, very clearly looking, clearly thinking, clearly directed. But the fire energy kind of makes you look at not just where you're going, but where you've been, what's going on right now. The fire energy is making you look at the bigger picture. And the fire energy is also saying, don't look at the small stuff. Just keep your eyes looking big. Just keep going after the big things in life. Go after what it is you want. Don't necessarily worry about how you're going to get there, because that will work its way through. Okay? So while this is very quickly, and again, I get this, watch your words, be careful with what you're saying, who you're saying it to. The King of Fire is like, look around you. Don't just limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. I don't know. Is that limiting to who you're going to be talking to? I don't know. Just, there's more out there than you are possibly even seeing as this Knight of Air. Like I said, Knight of Air is directional. So the King of Fire, don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself at all. Same energies though, just in the reverse. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Oh, that's interesting. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. That's interesting here too. Okay, next card is the Star. So we have a King, Knight, and now we have a 17. We have a 1, new beginning, 10, transition. 7 is Divine Umbrella. Add it together, it is an 8, unlimited opportunities. Archangel Jophiel has a lot of creativity, a lot of ways of thinking and looking at things. The Star is all about hope. The Star is about future wishes, is about future manifestations, things that are coming, things that are happening. They're like just right there. It's right within your grasp now. So the Star is all about happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. Again, wishes, what do you do with the Star? You make a wish on it. You look at it. You're in awe of it. It's an angelic energy here. And it's just basically saying, just keep going with this. Keep going. Again, I do worry a little bit about your words with the Knight of Air, but the King of Fire is like, hey, just go after what you want. Do what it is you want. Do what it is. And then you get the Star, wishes. Wishes come true. Hope. There is positive energies happening around you. Okay, shine brightly. Stay shining. Okay, let's see. Anything you want to add for our Capricorns here? Okay. Oh, trapped in fear. Well, this is an 8. Again, unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. A lot of times I think this would be the 8 of air energy. A lot of this is illusionary. A lot of this is in your own mind, so that, and remember, fear is a tool of the devil. It keeps you from going after these things that you want. It keeps you from moving forward. The thing about fear, again, too, is, if you don't go for it, if you don't ask, the answer is always a no. If you do ask, it could still be a no, but it could also be a yes. And one day, if you don't try or if you don't ask, one day you might look back and just say, oh, if only. That's what trapped in fear, okay? Trapped in fear tries to keep you from, making your wishes, tries to keep you from, going after your dreams. All right? But again, the 8 of air says that it's just an illusion because there's so many opportunities out there. Okay, let's see what we have here. So it's kind of there's a little bit of an imbalance here. There's kind of like, oh, I really want to do this. I really want this. Remember going back to that Ace of Wands in the introduction? Oh, can I do this? Can I really go after this? Can I manifest this? Well, the cards do say you can. So it is, but it's your decision. It's your choice. We all have our own choices to some extent. Let's see what the Angels of Abundance have to say for my Capricorns here. Here we go. This one is reversed. No more complaining. No more complaining, my Capricorns. What does this mean? Complaints are affirmation of victimhood. Oh, that's very connecting. So, complaints are affirmation of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have abundance of choice and freedom. Whoa, this really connects. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So basically, complaints, oh, everybody's out to... No, I can do this. I can do this. So let's read that again. Complaints are affirmation of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Remember, what you put out into the world, it comes back to you, okay? So instead of I can't, say I can. So instead of saying, oh, it's so-and-so's fault, hey, you know what? Whoever fault, I can do this. I can move forward. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy we have for our Capricorns here. Here we are. Yeah, I love that about take back your God-given power. Okay, here we go. Affirmation. Affirmation. Here we are. Reversed Aragon star clusters. Earth healing, grounding, stress relief, vitality. Okay. Okay, my Cappies. Wow, there's so much out there. Believe. Believe and take back your power. Okay, my Capricorns. Take a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, click on the bell for notifications. Keep my channel moving, keep it growing, keep me on air. As always, my Capricorns, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.